Right now we're able to identify the individual microbes down to the level of species and strain that are in your sample. And it's kind of cool. Then we get the question of, what does this all mean? What does this microbe do versus that microbe? And I just want to see if I can put some clarity around that, because it's a really, really complex system. The microbiome is really the interaction of all of those microbes working and living together, as opposed to what any one of them does. Let me see if I can draw that for you. Imagine the microbes in your microbiome as children heading off to the playground. And so we have Alvin and Barry and Charlie, obviously excited about heading off to play and predictably in pretty good moods. Barry and Charlie have played at the playground enough with Alvin to know he likes to go down the slide. So they're not going to go down the slide because that is what Alvin really likes to do, and they're happy doing other things. So this group cooperate. We get another group that don't know them as well that also come to the playground. Let's say Daryl and Eric and Fred. Daryl and Eric also like the slide, which is making Alvin somewhat less happy. Barry pretty much unaffected. Charlie's okay. We get 3 more kids coming to the playground. Let's call them Gordon, Henry, and Ian. And they're mischievous kids. They want to throw rocks, and they're throwing sand, and that's got poor Alvin beside himself. It's got Eric happy because he's throwing rocks back, and it's got Charlie less than happy. An ice cream truck drives by, and the kids go running to the ice cream truck. Alvin's in a great mood. He remembered to bring money today, so all of a sudden he's elated. Harry forgot money, so he's sad. Ian gets a tummy ache every time he eats ice cream. Charlie is going to get in trouble if he eats ice cream right before he goes home for dinner. And Eric knows he's allergic to ice cream, so he doesn't bother to eat it. So when we look at what goes on in the microbiome, we can't say that Alvin's always going to be sad or that Ian's always going to be happy. There's all this interplay between all of the microbes. And so when we want to know how this one's going to behave, it depends. So when we give you recommendations for food, what we're trying to accomplish is to optimize the environment in your microbiome so that the healthier microbes are thriving, the less than friendly microbes are quieter, and it's the entire environment that we're approaching, as opposed to this food for this organism to create this effect.